In today's video I will show you how to do picture in picture inside your Flutter application without using any third-party library. So firstly I will show you guys the output. So this is the Android output. So as soon as you open your app, it will start playing player view controller, and if I press the home button, it moves to it displays as an overlay to other app, and I can play and pause as well if I want to. And if I click on that maximize button which is present besides the cancel button, it will come back to our app. So, and this is for iOS, so I will just click on that button and it will open AV player controller, and I can do picture in picture as well. So yeah, that's it. Now let's get started. So this was my Flutter app. So as usual, I have created a Flutter application. I have refactored my homepage widget, so it is little different for Android and iOS. So for Android we have to embed a native Android view which is Media 3 XO player, and for iOS we will just have to implement a text button which will open an AV player controller. So as you can see, for Android I have created this my player view, and for iOS I have just created this text button, and I am passing the video URL over here, which opens the AV controller. Next, inside my player view, this is only for Android as I have told you, and here I am passing the URL for it. So I have just defined a native Android view which is boilerplate code which you have to write for defining an Android view, and if for UIKit it won't work, so don't try to use this. Just you can write a placeholder or something if you want to. Next, for Android, go to build.gradle. Okay, nothing over here. App build.gradle. Is there something over here? Yeah, so here you will have to add these two dependencies for Media 3 XO player library and Media 3 UI. Next, go to src main android manifest.xml, and firstly you will have to add this internet permission, and because I'm playing video over a URL, and inside config changes I have added few more things. So I think I have added UI mode touchscreen. Just check this. If any of this config changes is missing, you might have to add that. And also you will have to add this supports picture in picture equal to true. Yeah, I think that should be it. Next, go to Kotlin main activity.kt, and here first I have to write is pip mode supported, just to check whether picture in picture mode is supported for your Android device. And here I have registered a broadcast receiver. So this broadcast receiver will come into effect when your app is in picture mode and you want to play or pause your video. So this is for, I think, playing the video. So here I have registered our broadcast receiver, and this is for pausing the video. Okay, this won't be used when your app is already in normal state. This would be used only when it is in picture. And here I have overridden configure Flutter engine, and I have just registered our player view. And here inside updated params, you have to actually pass what different parameters your video player should have when it is in picture. So I have just added two things, play and pause, and I have also created two normal inside res drawable. I have created two SVG files for play and pause. So you can use this whatever you want to. Okay, coming back to our main activity. So here I have created play and pause actions. You can add more actions as well, and handle it accordingly to whatever you want. And here inside get play intent, so I have just used the pending intent for playing, and same for pausing as well. And this is also necessary once the user has user leave hint, means he is moving away from your app and moving into picture in picture mode. We are updating the params. Next, inside my player view, here I have just defined so first I will show you my player view factory. Like, this is just normal boilerplate code which you have to write whenever you are embedding a native Android view inside Flutter application. And inside my player view, here I have just defined a linear layout as well as our exo player view, and this is like normal variables to track our player view. And inside get view I'm just returning linear layout, and in dispose I'm releasing our player, and inside init we are using layout params as well as initializing to linear layout, then creating our player view and assigning it to our layout params, and then adding it to our player view to linear layout. And in setup player we are first getting the URL from dart side, and as you can see we are just doing the exo player setup to play the video, and we are hiding system UI. So if you don't want to do this, you can comment this as well. And this is the code for releasing the player. So yeah, that's it for Android. And for iOS, go to runner, go to app delegate.swift. Firstly you will import AV-Kit and AV Foundation, then define AV player view controller as well as our flutter view controller. Then we have to define an audio session because we want to maintain the audio even when the user is in picture mode, and here we have initialized our controller as well as our method channel. And once our controller is initialized, we call the play method. Once play method is called, we get the URL from dart side to native side. We construct a URL out of it and also assign an AV player to it, create a AV player from it, and then assign it to our AV player controller, and allow picture in picture backup, and delegate is equal to self, and we then play the video. And here we are presenting the AV player controller. Similarly, you also have to override this method of restore user in user interface. Okay, so this will help us to maintain the state when you are switching back from your normal state to picture in picture and picture in picture back to your normal state. So you have to write this bit of code. So also I don't think we have to write anything in info.plist, but one thing which I have noticed is you have to go to your runner, and inside capability you will have to click on plus capability and just take audio, airplay and picture in picture. So that should help you. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.